Alrighty, I shall sort out the red ships then. We have the Liberator Zone for the Riders. It is piloted by Skybox, and on its left-hand side it has a Gatling, Watcher, and a heavy flak, and on the rear it has a flare gun. On the right-hand side, Watcher, Minotaur. And then we have Finks piloting a Goldfish. It is carrying a Watcher, a Carronade, and a Gatling gun.
All this over. And for the potato predator, we have the glass reaching case with a power meter powered by mighty cap with a front Artemis, front Gatling, side Banshee, side Flare, and its ally, the potato, powered by split negative Goldfish, with a front Watcher, right side Gatling, left side Carbonate. Like the Carbonate, obviously. And they flank towards each other.
Oh no.
And this is exciting. And if the Gatling gets caught off guard here, then its ally cannot help, because its ally is away. But it is the potato predators that get caught off guard here, because the Gatling has spotted them, and it's moving away, and the servo is turning and moving back, and all this movement. And I think the potato predators know where they are, and they've turned, and then they want to move. And the one ship that's spotted is going to do the spotting for them, because they don't want to give away the position of the other one. They've spotted both of the red ships.
I think they knew where both of them were anyway, but the question is, well, I've got to believe that they know where the Glaswegian Kiss is, even if they haven't got it. Yeah, there we go. Spots go down now.
For a second, I was thinking the Glaswegian Kiss didn't know where they are, but I think it's just I don't actually know what he's doing. He's definitely moving away from them, even though the Gallon is a lumberjack, and then the Palm is only one Artemis. So I wonder what their plan is.
Well, at the moment it seems as though the Potato Predator's plan is to retreat into Red Spawn, maybe?
Have you noticed that the Potato Predators use a buffed post Artemis?
A buffed Artemis?
Do you think the buff on the Artemis will make a difference?
Does it allow it to break heavy engines? Is that maybe the idea?
If it can't one-shot heavy guns, then it's not better. Because it takes 2 shots with the Artemis to destroy heavy gun. It could do more wall damage, but I don't think it's the primary use of the Artemis here.
Well, I suppose if it damages the heavy guns to the point where it's unturnable, that might be a thing. But, yeah.
Could be. But you can't prove that. And the Potato disabled the Gallon while getting disabled by the servo, and last reaching is just so far away, he has decided to moving at all the full speed, and that buff on the Artemis. It could do more damage than its AoE radius, so maybe there's some use to it. It's only more damage.
Secondary damage on an Artemis is... Ooh, might be a ram here. Yep, Predator goes straight into the mountain.
He tried to disable the Gallon, but the Gallon disabled better. And Predator is disabled, and the servo is right next to it, but there's a mountain in between them. While the servo is getting shot by the Promise, so the shower shies back into cover. Last reaching case is now facing the Galleon, Savasha, and the Gatling and the flag. Does it have a flag? Yeah, it does.
Oh, good disable on the Liberator.
Oh my god. But it did not... Well, they almost destroyed the second engine, but they did not destroy all the turning engines. Last reaching case is coming back in, slowly but surely. It's only palm reader. The Goldfish getting bumped by the Galleon, by his own ally.
Oh, armor break on the Sorrow. It's dropping down, but that is going to leave the Liberator vulnerable. If the Glaswegian Kiss and Predator decide to focus on the Liberator here, it might have problems.
I think they're going to focus it here, but the Potato is getting a hot shot, and Glaswegian Kiss actually lost balloon here. Look at that.
Oh. Now the Predator's bouncing. Oh, this is turned around completely now. The Glaswegian Kiss. I reckon the Predator might have got Minotaur there. That might be why it wasn't able to bring its Watcher into play.
Could also be.
Oh, but Sorrow. Oh! Ram.
Is it
Oh,
failed from the satellite, but it could have been good because the galleon's still trying to turn into arc for the goldfish.
at the moment the galleon is shooting the wrong goldfish.
A goldfish is a goldfish. Unless you can kiss shooting a goldfish and a goldfish. They know it's very damaged, but they don't know how damaged it is. So they hope for the best and potato getting disabled, and will it get rammed by the server? Either the server doesn't have the balloon or the armor. Or I hope, but the armor is. Potato also losing balloon. Side carry needing to serve. Less reaching case trying to support his ally. So disabling all against some engine. But Potato doesn't give up. Even though he's dying on the ground without armor, without balloon. He doesn't want to give up.
And Glaswegian Kiss is coming in behind him. The Liberator may not be able to... Oh, down goes the fish, but now the Glaswegian Kiss takes a watcher in the backside. Maybe try and pull round the mountain here and give themselves a couple of seconds.
They do have a flag on that side, so the Pumpkin does not want to be facing that flag. Well, maybe it wants to face it at least, so it can... Ah, the bounce, the tactical bounce on the mountain with Phoenix slowed to turn around fast. Did you see that? That was majestic.
That was beautiful.
Gillen retreating. He knows he has no chance against both of the ships.
So the Sorrow managed to do a little bit of damage to the potato the Spud ship there. So not a total loss for the Riders to start off with, but certainly not, I think, what they were hoping for in their opening engagement.
I mean, you say it's a little bit of damage, but it's 1/3.
It's a British little bit.
It's almost the full health of a Junker's hull.
Yeah. Daniel, if an Englishman ever tells you he's got a little problem, it means the apocalypse is happening.
Are you English?
Yes.
I didn't know that actually.
You're not good with accents, are you, Daniel?
Dude, I've managed to develop good accents and I can't even speak. Liberator is just running into a mountain. Can you explain that to me?
No. Liberator flies into mountains, I can't explain that.
But now they've turned arcs towards the potato predators, and they don't even know they are there because they're turning away after being spotted. A panic maneuver activated. Rise up and move full speed forward.
I think they're trying to turn the left side vaguely in their direction, but...
And they bounce again. Good job, Skybox.
Are you going to say mean things about your fellow riders, Daniel?
I always mean things about everyone, that's why people love me. Right? That's how it works.
I was going to say it works for Donald Trump, it must work for you too.
Oh. I've seen that someone compares what Donald Trump does to a reality show. And that's
Yeah.
what he's winning until now.
I think I've seen a couple of videos like that, and they're disturbingly compelling. So in the interest of becoming more popular, Daniel, you're a fool. I'm not good at this.
I will report you to Mirza, and the Glaswegian is almost a little bit getting disabled by the average. And I'm not talking about the English little bit here.
Oh no.
So we're losing guns to that one buff with Artemis. Whatever it works, it does work apparently. Well, it can only work better than not at all.
Buffed Artemis is clearly OP.
Clearly. We need to nerf buff and Artemis at the same time. Potato trying to disable the Galleon, but it's getting intercepted by the server, and the server fails at the interception. The Parmeida has reaching case coming up behind. Gatling to the side of the server, but the Gallon has turned guns towards the Parmeida, and will the Liberator soon have watched the glass reaching case? Probably not to span about a month now. So we're trying to watch it, but failing miserably at it. All the server from Liberators on Ram with the potato. Glass breach in case disabling a watcher. Galleon almost losing balloon, and so we're almost losing out. Trying to fly past upon me that it seems to kind of work. It worked. It works. The galleon shooting a watcher. The glass breach in case. The glass breach in case balloon is on 15 stacks of burning. And the potato trying to watch the galleon again. Just supposed to mention. But need a flag or a watcher. So if the galleon gets out again on the power median, the power median could be history. The galleon stamina tries at the power median, but it does not work. Power median is too high, so we're trying to follow potato until on the ground because he randomly lost balloon. And all the watchers are hitting glass region kiss again. Nanoduckling, what would you say the glass region this has to do here to escape?
I think prayer would be a viable option at this stage. They're in a pretty horrible spot, although they've managed to get underneath the watcher, but not permanently, and there's another disable. This could well be it for them. The Sorrow's almost certainly sorely tempted to... Yep, Gatling's turning on it. Another armor break and down they go. The Liberator has been left to fight the Potato.
The potato was too slow. Needs to escape now.
The random balloon death there just cost them so much. It caused them to... flare or whatever it was that set the balloon on fire on the oh, that was a flare as well. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the potato. I haven't been paying attention to that.
So now it's 1 apiece with 11 minutes played at last count. Potato suffered still in comparable condition to what they were at the start of the engagement. Sorrow losing about 25%, 20%.
A little bit.
No, that's not a little bit. It's not nowhere near halfway down yet.
Teeny tiny little bit. Does that make more little?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Okay, so the potato predators, they seem to be in a position assuming that the riders were chasing them down into the entrance, but the riders instead are repositioning towards another position.
Now the Riders have no reason to close here, right? They have the first kill, so if this continues for another 8 minutes with no kills, they win.
Get their first kill. I think they killed the goldfish first. The server died first. And then
yes, you're right. Yeah, so it's I'm thinking about this the wrong way around.
But I doubt that the potato predators will sit idle. First kill the blue.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Slow is not available, but talk about first kills and he's there.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Bavardum is low. Go. Well, okay, so the potato predators move into the rider spawn, and the riders move to where the potato predators have been sitting, and like literally to one. Only.
Spot goes down on the potato though, so the riders know where the predators are.
And they will come up behind glass breach in case if it doesn't move quickly.
There is a little bit of separation here between them. Potato is going to be ducking behind structure. The Liberator and Sorrow will probably have 2, maybe 3 seconds where they can see the Glaswegian. Probably not enough to actually do any damage.
How much to disable all these engines? They don't try, but they're moving. They're chasing down Potato, turning around. He's getting ready for eventual combat. Glaswegian is not ready yet, but he's turning to, and he's still low for the Artemis.
Yeah, the Glaswegian Kiss here has sort of sped round this corner, I think, and is a little bit low, but he might be popping up here, gets a shot off on the Artemis, but it's not enough, and eats a face full of Watcher.
All the front can disabled on that part, meter. That's literally 2 of them. Galling coming in. Liberator's on trying to turn the left side though, which costs him some time, and he's way too low to do that. Right side, how much is hitting the Glaswegian case and disabling a lot of stuff on the Glaswegian case. But then the Galleon gets disabled completely. But by the potato. Now that he has height, he doesn't have the guns to use it. It is his balloon. So when he's guns up, he doesn't have height anymore.
And he's probably going to fall on this spire here, so he may have less
not
vertical
spot.
space than he thinks he does.
Let's switch in case pumping into potato. The potato hits the mountain. And again, hit the mountain. And it's just... You almost killed the gala. You could have crushed him in there.
Armor break on the Sorrow, couple of hits from an Artemis. Oh, down to
Is it
50%.
buffed? The Artemis is not buffed. The Artemis is not buffed.
Ah, buff the Artemis, buff the Artemis.
You will never kill the goldfish with that little pummel damage. Galen just losing all the components again and again, and sometimes the armor to that potato. Because the armor is always so low after the Watcher. It does instantly after the Gatling. And before the Watcher is repulled again. So the
Which is, of course, sometimes more of a curse than a blessing, right? Oh, Sorrow opening up, but I think most of his rockets went into Liberator there.
So we're trying to outmaneuver this power medium. The power medium is trying to not be outmaneuvered, but there is a mountain. And now the goldfish is behind the power medium. And Liberator Sun is still trying to survive against the goldfish. Oh my god, will the Watcher be timed this time? Yes, it will! They still need a little bit damage though, because that Galen is tanking. A little bit. Oh my god, the power medium. Let's reach in case losing armor once, and one Watcher will do it. Oh boy, Potato has moved away from the Galen. As he should have, because he now needs to escape, and so he's just dodging. He knows that Potato could not win a fight, but he doesn't want to get shot in front either. Because he's quite far away from the Galen.
He's lost one engine and... oh, two engines.
The main engine is still up. It's less than 50% of the ship's top speed, but it is some speed. Oh, they will build the other engine, never mind. Potato actually dropping here. The Zero does have a side like Cabinet, and they're going to be in arc for it any second, but they will not be able to use it because the glass region case has returned, and the Zero does not want to move forward anymore. Havacha in despair, going out at the potato. Potato. How much of my words do you understand, Nano?
At least 3 of them.
Awesome. Liberator coming back in. Gets disabled instantly. Gatling going out, however, too. The Palm Meter is going for the Galleon. Gold is trying to stop the Palm Meter. Palm Meter did not see that coming. And turns 90 degrees sideways. Towards the mountain. And it's like, it's not a Galleon. It's bigger than a Galleon. So it turns back around to face the Galleon. And will be met by Havacha. And more Havacha.
Oh, Glaswegian is bumping.
Potato. Glaswegian kids lost a balloon. Probably due to bumping.
I think the Sorrow is going to give them a little watchering here.
But the Glaswegian kids momentum in dropping has saved them from a lot of Havacha disabled. Before whatever could have been saved in the Parmesan. But the Havacha has been loaded. Try to focus on the Galleon. But will the Galleon live longer than the Parmesan? Probably. Parmesan's armor is up. Galleon's armor is rebuilt instantly. Parmesan has 2 engineers on the bottom deck. It's liking the Galleon now. Server! Flying past the potato. Ramming the Glaswegian kids a little bit. But now the Liberator Sun has no arcs in any of them. No one has arc on anyone except on the potato. All the Havachas. Do you think Havacha needs to know?
I've been saying for a while the Watcher could do with a nerf of some kind. Although, if anyone's listening, small nerf doesn't need a big nerf. Just a little one.
Glaswegian kiss. Did it lose anything? I'm not actually sure.
Its Gatling, I think, is still up.
Shot Gatling.
Yeah. Oh, they are in trouble. No. They lost their beacon flare gun.
No, not the. It is important for setting guns of fire. It has been proven many times today.
Yes, yes.
Potato getting focused by both these ships. Is it going to be ram killed by the server? Yes. Aber die Gallons balloon and armor, the Glaswegian kiss, going for bombs and nudges of doom and destruction. Sorrow and the Gallon both are don't have balloon. So the Sorrow cannot hold the Gallon and the Glaswegian cage could get a kill and it gets the kill. Not just a flume and destructing the galleons.
They're sitting on Ryder spawn, aren't they?
Yeah, but the Gallon will take a bit to respawn. The gold.
Oh no, sorry, the potato spawn rather. So
yeah.
that so they so the Sorrow's gonna have to fall back quite a way.
That's why I didn't engage the palm maiden. I was wondering for a second.
Yeah.
However, they maybe could have ram killed the palm maiden when they have continued moving forward, but it's probably better to just retreat.
I think at 3-2 it's worthwhile to pull back because there's only overtime remaining.
Oh boy. Overtime only lasts a few minutes though.
It's 3, isn't it, as I recall?
I think so, 3 or 2.
And so the potato is, very aggressive here.
But the Liberator Sun is going to get dogs against the Glaswegian Kiss and the potato, which could stop the desperate overtime charge in just a second. Potato
Gatling's still up on the Glaswegian Kiss.
They want to focus fire the Galleon again. It worked last time. It worked the time before that. When there was another Galleon and people focus the Galleon. Galleon losing armor and get rammed by the palm maiden the second the armor dies, and oh my god, the damage. You'd think ramming Galleons is not a good idea, but when you have a palm maiden with almost the same amount of mass. And oh my god, the Galleon losing armor again and again, and it does, it's tied!
Oh, down goes the potato, the Pyramidion, and now it's 4-3 with neither of these ships able to disengage. The Potato because it doesn't want to, and the Sorrow because it has no balloon.
Potato's trying to end this game quickly with Ram, but it doesn't really work out. They use a side dominate, but Sorrow doesn't have a balloon to side carbonate. So the Potato moves and bumps, and they do not want to disengage. 1 minute of overtime, they could still tie this up. So we're losing balloon and armor. Potato ramming. Potato trying desperately. Side carrying it. Oh my god, this gets a seal for the guy that killed the server. 40 seconds left. Potato losing armor. Flags are going out, but since that armor time is not going to kill it. Potato losing balloon because they use origin. They need to build distance, enough distance for the server to be unable to engage back after spawning. They do not want to die. They do have the first kill advantage.
And they're pulling back. I think Spud and Co may have done it here.
10 seconds left. Unless magic happens, the Potato Predators featuring Spud and only Spud will be victorious. And then they are.
I think I need a cup of tea after that one, Daniel.